I, Miriam.
I, Miriam.
I, Miriam.
Make the following declaration based on my personal knowledge
and declare under the penalty of perjury
that the following is true and correct.
My name is Miriam.
I am a citizen and
national of Honduras.
I'm the biological mother of EGM, who was born on July 4th, 2016.
EGM is also a citizen and national of Honduras.
He is my only child.
He is my only child.
He is my only child.
On January 15th, 2018, I left my home in Progreso, Euro,
Honduras with my son to escape to the United States.
I brought my son to the United States so that we could seek protection from government violence in Honduras.
We fled Honduras after the military tear gassed our home.
On February 20th, 2018, my son and I crossed the international bridge in Brownsville, Texas,
and presented ourselves to U.S. immigration officers.
We told the officers we needed asylum.
After I presented myself at the bridge with EGM U.S.
border officers took me at EGM to be interviewed.
The officers took a statement from me regarding the reasons I came to the United States.
The U.S. immigration officers then told me that they were taking my son from me.
They said he would be going to one place and I would be going to another.
I asked why the officers were separating my son from me.
They did not
provide any reason.
They did not provide any reason.
They did not provide me any reason.
They did not provide any reason.
I had no idea that I would be separated from my child for seeking help.
The immigration officers made me walk out with my son to a government vehicle and place my son in a car.
The immigration officers made me walk out with my son to a government vehicle and place my son in a car seat
in the vehicle.
My son was crying as I put him in the seat.
I did not even have a chance to comfort my son because the officer slammed the door shut as soon as he was in the seat.
I was crying too.
I cry even now when I think about that moment when the border officers took my son away.
Immigration officers then took me to Port Isabel Detention Center, where I stayed for a few days.
I was going crazy, wondering what had happened with my son.
I was very worried about him and did not know where he was.
Another detainee told me to write to the immigration officials at the facility to ask about my son.
I wrote a request form asking for information about my son, and the officers at the facility told me that he was in a facility in San Antonio, Texas.
While detained at the Laredo and Hutto facilities, I have been able to speak several times to a caseworker charged with my son's case.
The caseworker has told me that my son has asked for me and cried all the time during the first few days after we were separated.
The caseworker says that my son is doing a little better now, but has also had an ear infection and a cough.
I have not been able to speak to my son because he does not really talk yet since he's so young.
I need to be able to hold him and reassure him
that he is safe and that his mother is here for him.
My son also needs my care to make sure he is healthy and doing well.
During the first weeks after my son and I were separated, I was very depressed and quiet.
I did not even want to eat.
Now I'm trying to be strong for my son so that I can work hard to be reunited with him and to take care of him once we are together.
I'm still sad and worried about him though.
On April 3rd, 2018, I received a positive, credible fear finding from a San Antonio immigration judge.
I understand that I will now be able to present my asylum claim in the immigration court.
I will do everything that I need to do to seek protection in the United States. It would not be safe for me and my son to return to Honduras.
I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States
that the foregoing is true and correct
based on my personal knowledge.
Executed in Taylor, Texas, April 6, 2018.